One aspect of Windows 8 that is absolutely brand new, and you want to get acquainted with it as quickly as possible, that is the Windows Store. Now the Windows Store, we're familiar with the concept. If you've ever worked with the iPhone or the iPad, you know about the apps, and even on iTouch. And the store concept, the app concept, is coming to the Windows environment. And one of the tiles that gets installed automatically when you install Windows 8 is the Windows Store. Now when you install Windows 8, your tile right here, your store tile, may be wide like the calendar tile here or the weather tile, but I've customized this, and I'll talk about how to customize the home screen or the Metro screen a little bit later on in the course in a separate movie. But for now, the Windows Store, notice if I just click on this, it opens it up, and now I can start to just scroll the mouse through, or I can grab the little scroll bar down here and just drag it across, right? And I can look through the store. And then within the store, you'll notice for photo apps, there's a number of top free apps out here that I can look at, and I click on that, and I can see these, and I can choose one if I like, and when I'm done looking at those, I can go out here and start to scroll and look for another category. Okay, now I'm scrolling the screen now by just rolling the wheel on the mouse. All right, I could just as easily on a touch environment put my finger up here and just click and drag, right, or just press down on the screen and flip, and it would throw it whichever direction, just like we're used to on other touch devices now. So the bottom line here is that the store will become eventually a place where we spend a fair amount of time. You may tell people, hey, I've got some files up on Dropbox. Just run out to the store, download Dropbox and install it, and then you can see the files that I've put up there. We will start to jump out into the store more and more. Now, believe it or not, this is one of the things that Microsoft's depending on to really launch Windows 8 out there amongst consumers, and that is they're really encouraging developers to build apps and put them out here on the store. They're doing all kind of boot camps around the country to do this. If you're a mad scientist developer type, you need to look at this. We're talking about HTML5 and cascading style sheets version 3, or C# or JavaScript, or a combination of all those. But the bottom line with these store apps, they're going to run as cheap as $1.49. As of now, that's going to be the cheapest app, $1.49, up to whatever they want to be. You will very quickly purchase your Office apps like Office 2010, Office 2012 from the Windows Store. So this is a really cool place. Now there's something else that it kind of jumps into some of the other functionalities. But notice if I right click on this screen on a tile, notice a little bar pops down. It says Home or Your Apps. Well, if I click on Your Apps, this thing's also using the power of the cloud because I have Windows 8 installed not only on this desktop but on my laptop as well. So what I'm looking at is I'm sorting by apps that are not installed, and I can also look at apps that are installed on this machine. And this is my Win 8 virtual PC. I'm in a virtual environment here. Notice the only thing I have installed at this point is the Kindle app. Okay, and you can see when I purchased it a little while back. And then notice my laptop. I can see the apps that are installed on my laptop as well. And there's the ones that are actually still sitting out there on the laptop that are running. Okay, and so this is really, really interesting information. This gives you an idea of what's going on with the cloud functionality, how it automatically sees the devices that I have that are running Windows 8, and the way I've set the logins, which we'll talk about later. But very, very slick functionality. And again, even in the right-click menu, we're looking for functionalities that we need to make this work, not individual settings. We can go set those somewhere else, and we'll certainly take a look at those later as well. But I wanted you to see the Windows Store. This is where you're going to spend a fair amount of your time. And of course, once I'm done, I can just hit the Windows key, jump right back out to the main home screen. All right, so that's a quick look and a quick introduction to the Windows Store. Oh, before I leave you, I gotta say this. If you're a mad scientist developer type, this is an income opportunity. You can build apps, put them on the store, and Microsoft pays you very well commission from those. And I don't want to get into all that now because it could change. But just go out and do some searches on Microsoft's site about the Windows Store and see what all the requirements are for the apps. You can't just throw anything up there. You have to pass programming standards and so forth with Microsoft. But it's not horrible if you're a developer. But anyway, that's a quick look at the Windows Store.